Hello and welcome to the next Lukozer retro game review video. And for this one, obviously it's still on the Atari VCS. This one is Asteroids. I'm still going through all of the classic coin-op conversions. This one was released in 1979. I think this was one of the oldest releases that I had. I mean, like a lot of people, I didn't have a huge amount of games from the VCS because they were, I think they were something like 15 quid each. And, you know, around this time, 15 quid wasn't cheap. So, yeah, I didn't have a hell of a lot. And this is one game I wasn't originally going to do, but I thought, fuck it, there's a good chance I'm going to end up doing all of the games that I had. I only had like about 11 or 12, so you know, it's not like there's a lot to cover. Anyway, so yeah, this one came out in 79. There are 66 game variations, although it is 33 for one player, and then the same 33 repeated for two players. Now, for this one, I first of all want to make sure, yeah, difficulty A, and I want to select game 10. The variations are all things like what score before you get an extra life. It's either 5,000, 10,000 or 20,000. Whether it's fast or slow asteroids. And what the feature does. Obviously controls we all know, but you pull back on the joystick and it activates the feature. The feature is either hyperspace, where you just disappear and reappear at a random part of the screen. I'm not keen on that one. Then there's shields, which is what I will have in this variation. Not that I'm, you know, I don't really use the feature very often, but there we go. There's one, the flip feature. It just flips your ship through 180 degrees straight away. And, well, the final option is to have that feature just disabled and it doesn't do anything. And, well, by putting difficulty to A, it means that I will get the UFOs and satellites coming along attacking me. If you have it set to B, they don't appear. And if you're playing in game mode 1 with difficulty B, you could be here a fucking week. I had a quick warm-up go with those settings, difficulty B, game variant 1. I got to 75,000. I still had 8 lives left. I just thought, no, okay, it's going on too long. Right, anyway, let's get a game underway. Now, obviously, if you're familiar with the coin-op original, first thing you'll notice is that it's not vector graphics now. You fuck. Yes, the asteroids and the ship and everything else are all filled in. It's not vectors. I actually think that was a good idea. Although I liked the vector graphics, the thing that that made the graphics look good, in my opinion anyway, is the fact that on the coin-op original, it didn't use a regular raster screen. It had a display specifically for vector graphics. I'm very close to extra life, which is a good job, because making a real fuck up of this God, that was fucking close. Yeah, so the coin-op didn't have a regular, standard raster display. It had a screen specifically for vector graphics, and that's why they looked so fucking clear, so sharp. It was the same with the other game they had that used vectors, Lunar Lander. The display was really sharp and very bright, and of course later on the Vectrex console, which came with its own screen, had that sort of screen built in. So yeah, it worked quite well. Let's get another game underway. Obviously setting the difficulty level to B and playing game mode 10 has made this game a lot more challenging than it was during my warm-up go. Oh, fucking hell. You may notice that yeah, I am using the usual tried and tested strategy of not moving at all and just sitting in the middle of the screen firing at everything that comes towards me. It works, you know, so I can't really think of a reason why I wouldn't stick with it. I say, this game really does fucking kill my arm, because there's no repeat fire. You have to keep hammering at the fire button to fire in this game. Fucking hell. Well, I'm certainly doing a lot better this time than I did in the first go. I have to say, of all the classic sort of, coin-op conversions that I had for this, Asteroids is probably the game that I was least keen on. I wouldn't say I hated it. No, I certainly didn't hate it. I didn't think it was shit or anything like that. But I did prefer, well, almost every other game that I had. This was the one I played the least. And it's not, it's not like, you know, I don't like it or didn't like it then. It's just that I had better. And fuck that. Yeah, now that my score has reached, well, past 7,500, now 10,000, yeah, I'm going to start getting, this is the, that was the UFO there, the larger ship that comes along and makes the lower pitched sound, that's a satellite, well, at least that's what it's called. Oh! Yeah, well, okay. Oh, fuck. Oh. Fucking hell. My arm. I don't think I'll be having quite as many goes of this as I was in the previous vids. Anyway, let's get another game underway and we'll start the review. So, graphics. Okay, they're basic, but then, you know, the coin-op original didn't exactly, you know, have staggeringly realistic graphics there. And like I say, I think the decision to make the graphics, you know, filled in instead of the wireframe vectors of the coin-op original, I think it's a good idea. I think it works. Oh, you fuck. Oh, Jesus Christ. In terms of audio, yeah, this game really does sort of turn your living room into an arcade. It really does sound like, you know, the very classic sort of arcade shoot-em-up soundtrack. I mean, it's quite relentless. I dare say it'll get on your tits after a short while, but yeah, I think they work quite well. Bet they work really well. One thing though, as we get another game underway, that sounds in the background. I can remember at the time, and I still hear it today, people saying they put that in based on the Jaws music, to which I say, fucking bollocks, did they? That's not what it is. Why on earth would they feature a sound or base a sound on Jaws for an asteroid? A game where you're in a fucking spaceship blasting a load of asteroids. What the fucking hell has that got to do with Jaws? I am really fucking this one up. As if I didn't fuck up the previous go. Oh, fuck it hell. Okay. Alright. So, yeah, graphics I think are fine. I think they're pretty good actually. And considering the game came out in 1979, I mean, for fuck's sake, the fact that they're even in colour is impressive. So yeah, graphics great, audio great, and gameplay, I've said it in the last 3 videos, but I'm going to say it again, it is pure gameplay. And you know, you're going to hear me saying this a hell of a lot in every VCS game I you know, review. Because the simple fact is, it's true. The playability is absolute, and that is what makes the VCS such a fucking good console. I do like the fact as well that instead of putting you straight back into the action as a lot of the rather shitty sort of computer versions did, it will wait until the area is clear and it can put you back in there, which yeah, I'm definitely a fan of. Oh, fuck it. Now I haven't actually moved anywhere so far in any of my goes of this. Oh really, it does feel like it's kind of fucking seized up. So the thing is, I'm doing quite well on this go, so I'm almost loath to do it now. Well, obviously, you know, I can't do a review of Asteroids and just spend the whole fucking time, you know, stationary in the middle of the screen. Okay, so we're now getting the small UFOs. One more, there you go. So I got my extra life and then lost it straight away. And now I'm really fucking it. Ah, you fucking... See, I keep forgetting to use the shield that I've got. So you pull back and you got the shield there, but you can only use it for a limited time. So, yeah, I pretty much killed myself there. Anyway, let's... so we'll show you the music movement. So, like the coin op, you have the thrust option. And, yeah, it's actually has some sort of in-game physics. The thrust makes the ship difficult to control. Once you're moving in one direction, it will keep moving that way until you do eventually stop, either through just slowing down or crashing into something, which is invariably what I end up doing. Fuck it. Yeah. Okay, it was clear then, but yeah, not for very long. I was a bit lucky there. Oh, fuck it hell. Only 250 away from extra life. So yeah, this mode is certainly a damn sight more challenging than mode 1, that is for sure. Alright, let's have one last go. So, what do I rate it? So, it may have been my least favourite game that I had for this. Well, actually I'll tell you, it's my least favourite game that was a conversion. I did have one other game that I didn't enjoy as much as this one, but that was an Atari original, it wasn't a arcade conversion. Yes, I will be covering that one. Well, I still thought it was alright, but just, oh fuck it, what was that? I did say I was only going to have one more go, but that go lasted such a short time. Yeah. So to sum up, as I fuck up yet again, it looks good. Well, it looks fine. I think it sounds great. It really does sound like, you know, your front room would turn into an arcade. And it is pure gameplay. It is yet again another absolutely archetypal VCS game. And you really can't ask for more than that. It is still significantly more enjoyable to play than almost any game you care to mention that has been released over the past 10 years. So I will score this 8 out of 10. Come on, close to an extra life here. Put a fucking kiss of death on that. There you go, so that is Asteroids down for the Atari VCS from 1979. 8 out of 10 for that one. It's still a great game, just because it was the one that I was least keen on back in the day doesn't mean I thought it was a pile of shit. It fucking well isn't. It's a great game to play, and yeah, it was definitely a worthy addition to anyone's VCS game library. Well, I was the only person I know. Actually, no, tell a lie. I knew one other person who had this. But yeah, that was it. So I always thought it would have been more popular than it actually was. There you go. 8 out of 10 for Asteroids. That brings this review to an end. and we will see you at the next one.